zone. If you always ready, you ain't gotta get ready. We in the zone. Great man said that. I heard they asking what time is it? Well, it's game time. I ain't shooting no shots, I'ma bang mine. Talking about 3 deep on the baseline. Everybody just be looking at the hang time. Off the hook, bro, I'm the Sandman. Up the bat, you can really hear the fans chant. Watch the pitch, bout to split like Van Damme. Ain't for the fence, cause I'm going for the grand slam. I can't settle for less, cause people owe me.
Alright, we in the building, man. In the Zone podcast, man. You know what it is, episode 15. Yeah, I remember, dog. I remember this time.
That's right, my boy.
Yeah.
I bet we just. Never mind. Nah, I got you, bro. I got you.
Damn,
He remembered. My boy remembered.
My niggas.
You right, my fault.
Anyway, you know what it is. They rich.
Hi, Mom.
Shout out to Mama Wanda. How you doing? I got my brother, man. My brother Devon. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, man. Devon, a.k.a. y'all know me, Devon Jones, D. Jones. You know, cop the album coming out.
You know.
Therapy sessions coming this spring. We out here. Thanks for having me, fellas.
No. This
Gotta come support.
Yeah, facts.
The hottest thing in the streets right now. Like, come on.
They ain't ready for that conversation. They ain't ready for that conversation.
I ain't gassing.
You ain't got a lot.
They ain't ready for that conversation.
They don't want to talk. They don't know it
They don't know it yet. They ain't ready for that
They don't know it
conversation.
yet. You know.
You're not ready.
All I gotta say is this: once Santos get famous, kiss the baby.
Yes.
Should we say Bill Clinton, the nigga baby? I wish he would've kissed my child. Beat the shit out that white man. That's neither here nor there, though.
Ain't no.
That's neither here nor there, though. So we gonna talk about an interesting topic today that I personally think is funny, but there's some people
that's funny.
who don't, and we're really gonna kind of get into a little bit of a conversation, which I'm sure we are, but but you know who those people are. We don't talk about it right now, but we here to talk about Kirk Franklin, his parenting skills. Video.
Yup.
His video of him cursing out his grown ass son.
Old ass son.
Just so y'all remember, he is grown. He is 33.
33.
He is, you know.
It was Jesus.
Jesus definitely died.
Jesus was 33.
You know, shout out whoever that is, but shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're gonna get into that. You wanna get? Oh my bad, I didn't mean did I start too early?
What's you, bro?
Did I start too early? I'm bad.
You see what's up with Tommy Boy on the night, man.
Shout out to dude though, but
Who?
Jesus.
Oh, you know him too?
I don't know him at all. I don't. I know God.
Right.
That's my guy.
That's nothing. That's him over there.
Another conversation, another day. Let's go. Let's get into it.
I was about to say.
Let's get into it.
Holy Trinity. So
That's cool.
just saying.
I get what you're saying. I believe in God. I don't believe in fictional characters. But, you know.
I mean, you know he's in the Quran too, right?
Again, I don't believe in fictional characters.
Just saying.
I'm
just saying.
I mean, we're not here talking about. I don't believe in religion.
Saying.
I don't believe in religion. Period. Me and my brother that had this conversation.
I'm just
years ago.
saying.
I don't believe in religion.
I'm
Period.
just
So you
saying.
can't really speak a Quran to me either.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, brother Muslim.
Shout out to the man that wrote that book. The man that wrote that book. Shout out to him. That wrote both of those books.
Elijah?
Whichever man wrote it.
Oh, I don't know. I think I might have a songs written about me. So.
You know, anyway we here. Anyway, yeah. So Kirk Franklin.
All right. First off,
He has something you want to start.
who taught Bull how to curse?
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
Who taught?
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
I thought it was a song. I thought it was
Who taught Bull how to curse?
Obviously,
Yo,
he cussed like how
he
he
ain't been
said.
getting no good practice.
It sounds like every
Good
old head
practice.
Christian when they get mad and they try to bring out their old self to me.
Shut your motherfucker. What? Come on, Kirk. Like,
Bro,
your pen is too good. For him to have been cursing like that, yo. It's like he got a hall pass and like he just. You know, Kevin Hart, what he said when his mom told him to tell the teacher, it's literally what Kirk Franklin did. He just took that as.
He tried. Whatever his son did, piss him the fuck off.
Put my foot in your ass. That's the best she could come out with.
That's classic.
That's that 70s. That's that 70s show.
That is definitely 70s. 70s. Put my foot in your. That's how they. They don't really use profanity at the elite level that we do.
That's the best you can come out with.
Are we talking? What
my nigga, you from
talking
Houston.
about Gen X?
My nigga, you from Houston.
We talking about Gen X.
My nigga, you from
We ain't
Houston.
talking about Moneybag Yo.
My nigga, Kirk from Houston. He old.
But he a Christian.
So am I. So what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't from Houston.
Y'all different levels of Christian.
How? Just because the nigga, well, he can't
I'm
sing.
just saying.
Just
You
because
recently told me that you believe the black woman is God, so
Yeah.
that kind of goes against the
What?
thoughts of Christian.
What? No, it don't. Are you reading the same Bible?
Her religion, I told you.
You reading the same Bible?
I'm talking about Christianity. I'm talking
I
about.
don't care what doctrine you put me under.
I'm just. Yeah, all right. So are you Christian? Because Christianity told me that the woman came from my rib.
I mean, that's fine. I don't eat ribs, so.
Anyway, you don't eat meat. That's cool. Anyway, we'll.
You missed the point. You missed the correlation. You said rib woman, I don't eat ribs.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that because we don't.
No, sir.
Pork ribs, he don't eat.
No, sir. I don't eat ribs.
Sober days throwing this out there, guys. This is
No,
sober
he-
days.
He said, I
Niggas done
don't.
told me. You know what? Anyway, yeah, well, I personally don't feel like what Kirk Franklin did warranted the attention. I won't say.
It was none of our fucking business.
That too.
It was none of our
I
fucking
won't
business.
say. I ain't gonna say. I can't even really say he was wrong because
He
my son's a
wasn't.
grown ass man.
Yeah,
So it's
wrong.
not like he talking to a 13-year-old.
Bro,
He's
he's
talking to a grown ass
33, bro.
33-year-old grown ass man. So like, why this got so much attention? I don't get it. My question really would be, why did his son omit the rest of the conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he only record the part where he got his dad so pissed off to a point where he got to that level of talking about he will stick his shoe up his ass?
Nah, he recorded the whole conversation. He just cut that
Did
shit.
he?
No, he just cut that shit.
He just probably put the cut. All right.
He only put that
So he
part
had
in.
it
You know,
recorded.
he had the whole
Kirk
thing.
look bad.
They made Kirk
So
look bad.
that's what I'm
Kirk didn't
saying.
just
So
call
what
him
did
to
he
cuss
say?
him out.
Yeah, like,
Right.
because he was mad.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he was mad about,
It
he
pissed
was
him
angry.
off. Yeah.
I done been angry. I ain't
Yeah.
been that angry about nothing.
Yeah.
It had to be something.
Right.
But I don't feel like it was that big of a deal. You have people on Facebook,
That's black.
on your page. I saw comments. I won't say no names. I thought it was kind of really ridiculous. Yeah, I know you do. I
The
thought
female.
I saw people on your page.
Drop the name. Nah, let me stop.
Nah, 'cause I ain't doing that. 'Cause I don't know individuals like that. I just kind of and yeah, because she probably is cool people's. But I don't really drop names. I just kind of thought it came from a place of like too judgmental for me, and it was just a little bit OD.
On the people judging him.
Yeah, because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. First of all, it was a conversation that was supposed to be private for one.
Let's get real.
So
bro.
like it was like how many? I know a lot of people that go to church every week that I've been cussed out by.
Kirk Franklin curse. Bro.
Good.
It's a
That's
cuss word.
it.
It's
That's
words.
all
He
he
curse.
did.
Now he curse well. Absolutely
Absolutely
not.
not.
So obviously y'all know he don't cuss often.
Yeah.
Man, he should curse off.
Because
Right.
mine would
Just to
came out a lot smoother.
get it fluid,
Mine
man.
would have been like, bitch, I'll fuck
That's
you
not
up.
true. That's not true. My mom cursed like crazy. She sounded like Kirk when she cursed. So and she been cursing for my whole life. So
Your mom,
Bro.
first of all, we're not gonna talk about your mom.
Bro, I used to be scared of your mom, bro.
I don't know
I
why,
ain't gonna
bro.
lie,
Used
bro.
to be.
I haven't seen him.
I'm good. I got good credit, so
Yeah,
See
you got,
me.
niggas got good credit.
That shit.
I got good credit, man.
Me and Davey, we laughing in the house.
Only person who probably be pissed off is Gabby.
Yeah, that's the only person. Her and Kia, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
No,
Shout out to the
I don't know.
fam.
For me, it was just, I don't know, as my status stated, if you listen to his music or you heard any of his interviews, then you know this shouldn't be a shock. Now,
Is
whether
it?
you, whether you agree with what he did or not, I really don't give a fuck personally.
Everybody had a person.
That's rich nigga problems.
Why do we care? Well, not we, but
That's why we care about everything else, though.
As I said, that's rich nigga problems.
what's it like?
We
What's
care
the
about everything
point?
else, though. But didn't
That's rich nigga problems.
but didn't Kirk Franklin come out and say he was like non-denominational or something like that now? Like
Yeah,
he's
he
not
dropped
practicing.
he
he's
dropped
not
his
practicing
religion.
Christianity. He dropped his
Yeah,
religion.
he just focused on God.
Yeah.
He said he only believes in God and his relationship.
So I just feel like people still
Once
look at him
again.
as a Christian rapper.
Rich nigga problems, bro.
I don't know. Shout out to Corday.
Rich nigga problems. Because if this was any passenger on the boulevard that cursed, nobody would give a fuck.
Nope.
We don't know him.
They probably got it, to be honest.
Bro, these the same people that
Once
judging
again,
me, the same people who watch Greenleaf.
Rich
Hey,
nigga
you know how messy that show is?
Thanks, like,
Once again, rich
Same
nigga
people,
problems.
bro.
So what's your opinion? 'Cause I know when I had hit you up, I know when I told you the topic, you said you had a lot to say about this.
Bro, real talk, bro. I feel
Before
like,
this is somebody, you know, he's
yeah,
I've been knowing him since high school.
yeah.
And he kind of changed his life over to God over the
mhm.
years. Entirely different person because we used to be, you know,
Yeah, I used
lit.
I used to be
We
nuts.
used to be lit. He changed his life over to God. So this is coming from an opinion of someone who's 100% Christian.
Yeah,
I'm
look,
100%
man.
rich too, man.
Yeah, like, bro. One thing is, bro.
Shout out to Santos.
I just feel like, I just feel like because you believe in God, man. It's like people, or because you go to church, people on the outside think you're supposed to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Why you think people go to church? Because they sick. They need that healing. That's why you think we go to the hospital to what? To get healed, right?
Mm-hmm.
People that sick spiritually go to church to get healed. You feel me? So I just feel like Kirk Franklin he ain't owe nobody no apology. Who's he apologizing to? Because we know all these priests and stuff around this world that's doing God knows what to kids, and but nobody saying nothing about that though. Because Kirk is a
Public figure.
a public figure, and everybody holds him to the high standard because this is Kirk.
Who was recorded outside of his knowing and
Exactly.
authority.
Like he
by his
shouldn't
son.
apologize.
It's a shame, man.
And I feel like
Hook my
his son, I ain't got no respect for his son because, first of all, his son, whatever happened, his son just tried to mess up his dad's legacy that he built all these years. You want to ruin that
Yeah.
over? I bet you it was over money because he broke because he don't want to work.
Probably something.
Yes.
I mean, from what the little bit of information, I'm not gonna know. I'm not a person
I
that's.
didn't research this story at all.
I didn't research it all.
I saw it
I'm
on
not.
Instagram.
I'll be the first to
I
say
just
like.
laughed. I just kept laughing. I'm gonna still continue to laugh. It's the
I find it
funniest
funny.
shit this year.
Yeah, it is. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
hands
Like,
down the funniest shit this year. So far.
So far.
yeah, it's only 3 months in. We got time.
Yeah, we got
But-
I'm
time.
trying to think what else happened.
I think this will be a little bit different because I think I'm talking about as far as the show. We don't do. Y'all know we
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
Me and Dave is crazy. We kind of like.
I don't care.
We kind of like yin and yang. We don't do hot topics. So like anything when it comes to like hot topics, people's lives, we really don't cover that. We really this is the first hot topic we done because I think we both just kind of got a good laugh out of it. Like are we serious? The
Good.
man didn't kill anybody. He didn't rape anybody. He didn't. I mean, he used a couple profanity words like the God.
Horribly.
The Bible don't say that definitely horribly, but the Bible don't say be perfect. He human. Something pissed him off, and my issue with the video was like he took out the entire conversation. So like when you get words with no context, you leave too much space and opportunity for opinionated and speculation, and that's what his son wanted. It was put out there to make him look bad, and all he did was feed into it by apologizing. But like
He didn't succeed though.
he did.
No, he didn't.
No, that's a personal opinion because a lot of people feel like Kirk should be canceled and we shouldn't listen to him no more. I don't listen to gospel music anyway, but we shouldn't listen no more and all that stuff. So we can't say
You do
he
know
didn't
Kirk,
succeed.
right? It's for other people, right?
He gonna be fine.
All right, that's
But
all that
it's gonna be a lot of his fan base that's gonna be like, oh well, I can't follow that,
All right,
respect
so
that.
don't
no more.
sing none of
But
his
it's gonna be
songs.
also another huge
Don't
part.
sing none of his songs. Then. Don't sing none of the songs he's
Niggas
written.
still fucking sing R. Kelly.
No, that's what I'm saying. But so stop being a hypocrite then.
That's what people do. If you
Like,
ask me, that's what fucking religion is about. Hypocrisy. That's why it's
one-
hard.
that's
That's
one
why
side.
when I was trying to get into it, it was hard for me to pick a church because you meet people who act like they didn't make mistakes or do shit before they actually got into this Bible.
Exactly. So let me go through my mistakes. Let me fix myself like you fixed
Like,
yourself.
why do I have to come to this man-made building and I have to wear a suit? When God told me to come as I am. So if I come in this bitch in basketball shorts and cussing,
Yo, come to Club Jesus, we got you.
Oh, you
that's
don't
what I'm saying.
want to go Club
So my
Jesus.
thing is, the craziest thing my cousin ever said to me, we was in the church, and he was cussing. Cousin, you know my cousin.
Yeah.
He was cussing in the church. I'm like, bro, you tripping? He was like, man, like I'm not gonna act like I don't cuss. I cuss fucking 7 days a week. Why I'm gonna come in this building and act like God don't hear me the other 6 days? And I was like, oh shit.
That is pretty deep.
That's crazy. That's logic. Like we acting like God only hear us in this building, this man-made building on Sundays. So I shouldn't cuss in this building, but I'm gonna walk out this church and be like, bitch, pussy, fuck, shit. Like
That's how Kirk was cursing. Just like that. Just run on those sentences. Just no periods, no.
you know he was mad.
Nothing. Just
That's that
commas. Just
That nigga ain't know what to say.
Out of breath.
Like Kirk.
He was pissed. He said, don't you ever disrespect me.
He sound like one of his songs.
Nigga, accent came out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, stop.
Sound like Stomp,
Right?
right?
Stop. They talk to him, Kirk.
They lost their camera, man. I'm going home.
Hey,
Nothing, Kirk. I ain't go home. I ain't feel nothing.
bro. Hey, when that nigga said don't ever disrespect me, I done said it a couple of times at the basketball court. Man, I could relate.
Kirk 5'3".
I can relate. Huh?
Kirk 5'3".
What that mean?
I ain't listen.
What that mean?
I'm a disrespect.
I done seen some 5'3" niggas get busy.
That's fine.
I'm 5'7". I get hard.
That's cute.
It's cool.
That's cute.
It's cute,
like
That's why.
Y'all want to take that outside? Y'all want to take that
Niggas like
outside?
him.
Like, that's cute.
Why used to be so angry in the
You
court?
can slap box.
Yeah.
You can slap box.
I'm a grown man. I don't slap box.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I stopped doing that at 13.
I got gloves in the car.
I love the box. It's
Love it.
different. It's different. The box.
All right, Kirk.
It's too cold to be boxing outside.
All right, Kirk.
It ain't never too. It's football with
Might as well-
Right,
He
my
said,
fault.
look at me, Kirk.
I ain't even hear him.
Yo!
Oh, shit.
Why you do that?
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you,
Jesus. We're not doing this again. Let's keep going.
Yeah, okay.
Oh God, I hate
Oh,
seeing that.
man. Yo, he's hilarious. Your cameraman's hilarious, bro.
Just
Shout out to the cameraman.
Just him. Shout out to the cameraman.
Shout out to him.
Never just a
And
camera.
his
What did
dad.
y'all see me do? Nothing. But it's me.
Doing yours, man, so I can't speak on it.
Nah, you supposed to be my
Got more
nigga.
speculate.
Those new, right? On your feet?
I like that.
Those new, right? On your feet?
Wow.
Right, that's what we doing. Since we doing it like that, those new,
Hey,
right?
for anybody
You
watching,
taking
we
church's
are
money
looking
like
to
that?
replace our cameraman. Videography. Let me know. I don't know what's up with him. You know
Crazy.
what I'm saying? These my cousins. I borrow sneakers. I don't buy them.
My
Borrow them
pastor
box.
had those on. That's crazy.
Your pastor had these?
Yeah.
This must have been a flea nigga. They get
Might
good
have
money.
been your cousin.
He might have been. You know,
Since you said it was your cousin Bear.
he might have been. What's his name?
Richmond.
Cousin Rick.
Yo, niggas ain't shit, yo.
Oh, man.
Can we get back on top? What were we talking about?
Why do you think, all right, so I'll go to this then. Why do you think there's so much, all right, you think, I can't even say that because there's hypocrisy at a ground level, so. All right, so I'll say it this way. Why do you think there's so much hypocrisy in the church?
I'm gonna let you answer that first.
Man, I just feel like
I think
nowadays everybody, I just feel like everybody wants to be accepted. Like everybody wants to damn. That's crazy. That's a good question.
So you want to be accepted by
like
people?
By the people. They care about what people think. See, I don't.
I never cared.
I don't, because I was born alone. I'm gonna die alone. You feel me? But it's just like people just want to feel accepted all the time.
But doesn't that defeat the purpose?
No one likes rejection.
Right, that's true, but doesn't that defeat the purpose of you
I mean,
going to the your
No, I know what you mean.
the point of you going to church is to develop a spiritual relationship with God. But if you worried about going
I have-
there
I have-
and developing a relationship with the other people,
I have.
what like I just don't see.
You know
the
why?
correlation
You
of
know
how, like-
why? I think there's so much hypocrisy because I think people, and a pastor said this in a sermon once. He said people as in church, people don't have the church people don't have the discernment to sustain them the other 6 days of the week. That's why they put so much emphasis on church and their pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas because he said, what happens in church is powerful enough to last you the Sunday night. He's saying you have to have something that you do in private that matches what you do corporately.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though they have to go hand in hand, but if you are just going to church on Sunday,
And then you're doing whatever
and
Monday through
6 days,
Saturday.
then the rest of the 6 days,
Yeah.
you're just not. You're not lending nothing is feeding your spirit. Then I feel as though
Do know
you
the
become
reality is,
real dependent on
in my opinion,
church itself.
In my opinion, I believe 60-70% of people that go to church are like that.
Yeah, they are.
Sunday they
Mm-hmm.
but Monday through Saturday you at Keisha's house. You know what I mean? All
Mhm.
week messing with. You know what I mean?
But it don't take much. Though.
Yeah.
People think it takes like
Yeah.
all it takes. It don't take much to develop a relationship with God.
They really don't.
It doesn't.
They really don't.
It don't take much, but people, and I guess that's part of the. I shouldn't say the brainwashing, but I guess that's part of the business plan of church. I would say, whereas you make them dependent.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you make them dependent, when you're desperate for something or you're yearning for something, you will go after it no matter what. So much to where you will go broke paying for it. Whereas, if you know, church is gonna be church.
Mm-hmm.
How many people in this pandemic the past year? How many people has actually been physically in the church?
Right. Right.
You don't need the building. The building is gonna be fine. You need to develop the relationship with yourself,
Yeah.
with God. But that's also my idea of why 2020 happened.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just mine.
It definitely
mind
happened because people were worried about being at football games, and they were basically, because they said it, because it happened before.
Yeah.
He ended the world before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but it's for people to wake up.
Yeah.
Because everybody, Sunday's football, and people were branching away from the church and going to their personal things. Music artists, they shut down concerts. You know what I'm saying? People was worshiping them more than God.
I had to sit down.
Yeah, he had to humble everybody. Everybody is humbled now.
Right. Because
He
he
got
got
it.
all this shit when he want.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be my biggest thing, but like, religions, because like when you talk about the church, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
really, the church really is nothing but the people.
That's it.
Like, we can start preaching right here in this room with us four, and we in church. Because church is the people, it's not the building.
Not the
Like
building.
you said, it's not the building. It's the people and then the relationship.
It's crazy
with God.
because I forget what verse it is, but somewhere, I want to paraphrase it because I really don't know it, but somewhere it says, you won't find God going into a building. Like something along those lines, something weird along those lines that'll just make you say like, what? It's like something along those lines, like if you go seeking God in the building, then you won't find God, or something along those lines. And that's like the God's honest truth. It's because nothing in that building will lead to the work you have to do in order to develop a relationship with God.
And that's also the conversation when I have with people, like, I haven't read the entire Bible, but I do know the Bible.
I know whoever said they did, I feel as though they're lying.
I don't say everybody's a liar, but most people are.
No, only reason
When
why
it comes to that, because there's so
because you can't. Because then if you're going to tell me one thing, then you have to tell me what contradicts that as well.
Because the Bible, it does that. But that's what my point where it's like people will reference the Bible, and I'm like, well, this is the only source of information I need. but the Bible will literally tell you to seek other information elsewhere as well.
Yeah.
So like to me, when I get people that tell me like, "Oh, this is the information I need. This book right here," and I'm like, "Well, you're not really reading the Bible." For somebody that hasn't finished the Bible, I even know that. So like when I used to get in debates with people about that, I'm like, "Well, the Bible even tells you to go seek information elsewhere, but you're telling me this book is all you need." But this book you claim you read tells you to go look elsewhere for more information.
All that getting it.
And that'd be my problem, where it's like it come to a point where you get people who are religious or who get into those things, and they kind of just want to get to a point where it's like, I feel like I found God and I'm right, and the way you're living is wrong because I'm a Christian now and this is the right way to do it. Where it was like, I can respect a Christian that's going to tell you like, listen, I don't judge you, but you need to find God. And if you want to find it with me at this church, we welcome you. But if you find it in another way, we encourage that as well. Where it to become like, a lot of churches come to like, well, if you're not getting what you need, I done been to churches that literally say that in their sermon. If you're not getting what you need at that church, come here. And I'm telling you, we can. I done been to churches where pastors done trying to be like,
It's
I
like
told
a
them,
sales
oh, are
pitch,
you? Yeah, it's like a sales
like
pitch.
Selling.
I go to the church
The
and they
church
say,
to
well,
you.
are you at home to a church? Oh yeah, I'm Kingdom. And then, oh, well, you know, if you're not getting what you need over here, you know, we come here, make a part of the family. It's kind of like
Club Jesus.
You know.
Nah, he ain't ready for Club Jesus.
He ain't ready for Club Jesus.
I'm good.
You don't want Club Jesus.
Nah, Club Jesus is
elite.
It's elite.
What y'all got going on?
Nah, it's a real church.
It's a real
Just
church.
call it.
We call it Club
Jesus.
Jesus.
Don't ask me why though.
Y'all do your thing.
Listen,
I'm good.
shout out to Club Jesus.
I don't know. It's a lot of hypocrisy going in that. So, my question would be, why do you think there was such a huge uproar on the situation for Kirk Franklin?
Because niggas is in the house.
Niggas don't got nothing to do.
I don't think that's it though.
Because
if we was outside, I think it still would have been a big story.
No.
Because it's Kirk Franklin though.
But listen, remember, he came out in public and told everybody that he was addicted to porn, and nobody was really tripping over that.
I don't even remember that.
Oh,
well, I didn't even know that. But I'm also somebody who do not follow celebrities.
Yeah.
But you know why you know about it now? You in the house. You ain't doing much, bro. You chilling.
Social media,
bro.
Exactly, bro. You're in the house, bro.
If he just called me and told me fucking Quavo and
Cause it's everywhere.
She said, "Oh, they broke up," and I said, "I didn't know they was dating,
bro."
That be
and I'm in the house,
bro. I be doing the same thing with T. I'm like, bro, I don't know none of this.
Bro.
But my thing is that don't mean I'ma see it. I don't.
No, but like you said,
but it became a big thing.
You're just one.
I am just one.
You're just one.
I am just one, and I'm also a person that feel like we, as people, are too fucking invested into popular people's lives. That's what celebrities are.
It's
the aura.
I want that.
That's what I was gonna say. It's that I want that.
I want that.
But it's like what Kevin Hart said. One thing that people will always pay for is to see the fall of somebody.
That is facts too.
One thing, no matter what, no matter who it is, they will pay to see the fall of somebody.
That's a shame.
Nobody cares about the comeback story. Once because he said that build you up, but once they're able to tear you down, the whole world watches. And I don't think Kirk was at that point because nobody cared enough.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I just felt like it's something was
the people that did have a problem with it, I think they have their own issues with their parents or they have their own issues with their kids. So it triggered them. Because I feel as though at 33 years old, I don't give a shit. At 12 years old, if your son is disrespecting you, I'm not gonna then tell a father, oh, you should count to 10 and come. The fuck? If that's how you think you gonna parent, then all right, good, fine. But if your child
do parent that way.
But if your child,
that's cool.
That's fine and all. But don't knock somebody if they're not gonna allow their child to disrespect them.
But see, you know the problem with that is because in this day and age,
Because you can't beat kids.
it's not even that. It's just everybody think
Everybody
opinion
think
matters,
that shit
and
don't
everybody
stay.
think certain shit should go a certain way. Whereas I'm one of the people who always say, when I was born, I wasn't born in the hospital with a fucking manual, a life manual to how this shit should go.
Yeah.
There's no manual to life. There's no book to life. There's no, this is how you should do things. So everybody is going to do shit different ways, but everybody wants to put their beliefs and their opinions on other people and say, well, you should do it this way, and because you didn't do it this way, you're wrong. But that's the same thing as somebody saying, well, you believe this and that's wrong, but you believe Jesus and Christianity in this. I feel like that's wrong. So who's wrong? Because I'm a Muslim and we feel like Jesus is just a prophet. So who's wrong and who's right?
Who knows?
Who knows?
That's my point though. But people will literally, people care though. You don't care.
I don't.
People, there's been wars in history over this shit.
I'm right, though.
There's been wars in history. We know. There's been wars in history over this shit though, because people think they're right and people say that people are wrong.
So is that so that's ego.
The human mind.
I gotta let
Humans are flawed.
I gotta
Naturally.
let that shit go, bro. Yeah, I hate this shit. Like I just wish we would have saw the full conversation. So the people
Me
that's
too,
like
but it's
defending
never
his
going. It's
son.
never going.
No, just for the people that's defending his son
Right.
would look like, yo,
Right.
you really look stupid right now.
Yeah.
Because you're defending something that you
and that's why
don't
the
know. You're
son's not
defending something
posted.
blindly.
But how many times people do that though?
But that
They get a part of something in the story. When it comes to
that's the dumb
celebrities,
shit.
you get a part of
That
something
be the
that you
dumb
don't
shit.
know the whole story to, and you pick a side.
All right, I hate to take it here.
Oh, where you going?
Nah, not that situation,
Okay.
but similar. Because I don't want to use that situation because I told myself I wasn't gonna talk about it.
Word.
Y'all know me, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if a girl came out and claimed I did something wrong to her, y'all gonna believe her?
What's this something wrong?
It's your girl, so there's only one really way.
Hell no.
There's too many. I wouldn't believe it, but there's too many variables to that question.
No, but that's just a scenario.
But I'm
that's the
not
point.
just gonna be like, cause she said it.
Yeah.
But that's the point I'm making. But because like certain times, like when you, it's just once a thought of something gets out there, that's all it needs.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thought, whether it be true or not. I put myself in a situation. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody coming and say nothing anyway. But I could not have been in that room. But the fact that I was mentioned of that, that's all that's needed.
That's true.
People
People
love
lost
rumors.
careers.
They love
Mhm.
That's
rumors.
all that's
People
needed.
lost careers in
So you
life.
gotta think. If Kirk being in that situation, it could have been a 5-second clip of him saying "suck my dick." Shit still would have had the same effect. We wouldn't have had no backstory, no nothing. This is, Kirk Franklin said "suck my dick."
True.
Niggas would have went crazy off of that because
That's
it's
a
just because
fact.
it's
That's
just
definitely a fact.
because the story of it no matter who it is. It could be me, it could be you, it could be Kirk Franklin, it could be fucking Joe Biden. It don't matter. If there's something that's out of the character of the person that's being talked about,
It's gonna be like,
Taking
it's gonna be taken and ran with. It could, then you're gonna have people that's for it, then you're gonna have people that's against it. 9 times out of 10 is the people that are against it weren't with you to begin with.
see, the only thing that makes
facts.
that makes that example hard for me is because if hypothetically speaking, one of us are potentially a rapist, right? Or we molest people.
Mhm.
The people we cool with, you would never know me to be that. I would never give you that part of me because why would I be going around saying like, yo, bro, like, I want to, that's what I do. Like, I be taking bitches and I be raping them. And
Yeah.
so like, when somebody comes to you with that information, you like, nah, I don't know him to be that. Because this is what the energy I got from him.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get that. I don't know him to be doing that. He ain't ever did that around me. But that's not something I'm going to be, because it's frowned upon. So that's not something I'm going to be volunteering, or information I'm going to be volunteering to people, because I'm just not going to be doing that. And the reason why I say that is because we use that logic to super discredit women when they do get molested and actually get molested. Because I know people who I probably felt like, oh, well, shit, but they want to do that shit, and they was actually fucking doing it.
So hear me out.
So they used to play ball.
The fact that that question, or the fact that you would have to say, oh, he never did that, is that story has already got fired. Because now it's like,
you just talking about as far as the spectrum of how
because
everybody not going to think it's rationally. I'm gonna think about it.
Whether you have a relationship with the person or not, the fact that the story got to you, that have you ever got those vibes, it's gonna be like, oh, all right, well,
because with those allegations, it's already like,
it don't matter at that point.
Whether it's true or not. If it's out there, it's kind of like,
It don't matter, and I feel as though in this situation, it don't matter what. Don't matter what the son could have did to Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin was always gonna be the bad guy, no matter what.
Where he took it.
Fuck where he took it. Kirk could have been calm and not cursed. He still could have.
I disagree with that.
How?
I disagree with that, because he was calm and didn't use any profanity. I don't think.
No.
I don't think you could have put that conversation out and people would have been like, all right, Kirk was wrong. Because if he didn't use any profanity,
how?
Because that's what everybody is talking about.
No, a lot of people are talking about the tone that Kirk used to talk to his son. Fuck the profanity. It was the tone.
I haven't heard anybody say that. Everybody talk about the profanity because they said he was.
Nah, it was a lot of people that said the tone.
But the tone is what? The same tone they use with their kids?
Once again,
or even worse.
Once again, it don't matter no matter what the situation, what his son would have did to him. Kurt was fucked from the jump.
I can agree. I'm on the fence with that.
Kurt was fucked from the jump.
I'm on the fence with that because I don't think that shit would have been viral if he wasn't using profanity in terms of something like that.
If he had just said the word nigga,
I don't think it would have went viral.
It went viral when he said nigga on Breakfast Club.
That's just my opinion. But it didn't go viral in a negative way.
They said Kirk Franklin said the word nigga. Like, that's viral enough. It don't matter how viral could be good or bad. It don't matter. It's viral. All publicity is
saying that, then it possibly could have went viral. But we're talking about in a negative light though.
No, period. You're thinking of it as because people are thinking of Kurt in a negative light now. I'm just saying this would have caught wind, period.
Oh, you just saying it would have caught attention because of who he was.
Because of who Kirk Franklin. That's what I'm saying. No matter who it is, if a certain story comes out about a person, it's gonna catch. It could be amongst us. It catch wind amongst us. But if a person is of a certain stature, that story will be heightened no matter what.
So I got a question. Because does anybody else think this is weird and this was just set up? Like, he told his son to record him at this time?
They really don't have a good relationship.
All right,
like
cool.
That's on like.
So I'm about to say because that came out of fucking nowhere.
That's on wax though. But this is like years.
Yeah, I'm about to say I didn't know that. Yeah,
this is years.
So like, I'm not.
This has nothing to do with gospel. This is regular black people shit.
So apparently, that's what I'm saying. From what I've
Kirk
heard,
and his mom was teenage parents.
I don't think that's something they did as a publicity stunt. I don't really feel like Kirk Franklin would need this kind of publicity.
Kirk don't.
Nobody. A lot of people don't need it. They just still use it though, just for it. This would be like it's just for the hell of it.
I don't think. I kind of disagree with that because I don't think people in Kirk Franklin's position would need to do something like that because he's a prominent figure.
I disagree.
He's not one of those. He's not one of those people who's like when Mimi Faust and them made the sex tape. They needed that kind of publicity because, like, they not really big. Kirk Franklin is fucking Kirk Franklin. Whether you listen to gospel music or not, you know who the fuck Kirk Franklin is. Mm-hmm. I don't think he needed this kind of publicity to be like, no, let me get my name back in the papers.
Then I can't agree with that because then that statement right there goes against what you just said about human ego.
So basically what you're doing is, from afar, you're psychoanalyzing that his ego wanted himself.
No. What you
back into?
I don't know what his ego is, but what I'm saying is what you just said about the human ego.
We all have egos.
We don't know how big Kirk's ego is.
We don't.
He just put out a Tiny Desk concert. He may felt that it didn't do the numbers it should have.
That's what I'm saying. That's like saying niggas would be surprised if they hear Jay-Z call paparazzi when that nigga walk out. Like niggas be like, Jay, fuck out of here. Jay don't need to. But we wouldn't be, so we'd be surprised if we'd be like, oh, but Jay really doing that shit.
Admitted to it on wax, said that.
And Kanye did.
Paparazzi, like we know the Kardashians call paparazzi when they leave. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Just, no matter who you are, I'm not gonna discredit.
You want to stay relevant. They just want to.
I'm not gonna discredit any celebrity.
I'll give you that.
Most celebrities are weird to me,
personally, from my personal opinion, I wouldn't feel like he would need to.
No, me neither. But I'm just saying, is it something that you could rule out?
Kanye and the Kardashians are bad examples for me.
How? Kanye and Kirk Franklin are like this.
I'm just saying as far as who they are. That's because them calling paparazzi don't surprise me. Because who they are.
To you. It won't surprise you.
I don't think it would surprise anybody. It came out and Kanye said, I call paparazzi. If I find somebody that would be surprised, I would be like, why?
A lot of shit celebrities do surprise people.
A lot of people don't think these niggas is weird.
A lot of people don't think these niggas like have like blood types. Like they think they think they're lizard people.
They look at, because people look at celebrities as some type of different level
lizard
of
people,
like literally like aliens, like they just
lizard people.
Like this is somebody that's not human. Yeah,
that's a regular nigga.
That's the problem.
That's
where
a regular
like,
person.
You have celebrities who super abuse the power and celebrity they got, like our fucking Kelly, and niggas be surprised. And I'm like, why are you surprised when you put somebody on a pedestal for so long and tell them everything they do is great and they can do no wrong? They're going to believe it. They're going to believe it.
Yeah. So I never thought about it that way.
I always look at that.
I never thought.
That's why I didn't understand. Like when we super condemn, and I'm a huge advocate for college players, but when we condemn young athletes, like 18, 19, like you should behave better. And I'm like, how the fuck were you acting at 18, 19? You talking about somebody that's 18, 19 that's thrown into fame because of their athletic ability, and you telling them they should be a role model. They are not mentally there yet. Yeah. At 18 and 19, the media would have fucking hated me.
On everybody, bro.
They would have hated me, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of my face.
Yo, that should have been hilarious. That's must TV, bro.
They'd have loved me. I'd have been a media.
Oh, I would have loved it.
Hey, I'd have something, man.
I'd have been
so many fines.
I'd have been a media darling in college.
That wouldn't have been paid.
Oh man,
that wouldn't have been paid. Because if I leave a game and I don't feel like talking, I'm not talking. I'm going home.
I'm not saying who wasn't getting paid. David was getting paid.
I'm talking about fines.
He said fines that he wasn't going to pay.
Put that on the school.
Fucking fines.
You said put that away.
Put that on the school.
Yo, I hate this.
I'm a student athlete.
Don't make me perfect.
That's what I'd have used that. I was student
That's
athlete.
why it kills me when they be like, oh, well, you know, he's not focused on football. He's out partying.
That's him.
He's 17, 18. What you
21 just came into $5 million fucking dollars.
What you think he about to do?
What you think he doing?
She said she was gonna suck it.
They gonna back. That's the crazy part. People say that shit, and they be the motherfuckers like, what was you doing at 21, bro?
Facts.
Wow.
What your niggas like, bro? What you got?
It's touching.
We all can get it. I got 15, but you got 5. You know what? We split that. That's 10 for each of us. We get in. You got.
Easy.
Trying to figure out how everybody can get in the club at 21, getting lit in college. So you telling me these niggas that just came in the millions supposed to not do nothing?
They just go to practice and go home?
Stop it, bro.
Blow that first, bro. Blow that first meal, cuz.
Yeah.
Blow it.
Stop it.
Charge that to the game.
Stop it, bro.
Charge that to the second contract, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's unrealistic, bro. It's unrealistic how we look at celebrities and people, and that's why like when J. Cole talk about this stuff, like we look at our celebrities and be like, oh, these are our leaders, like, and that be my problem. When these celebrities do shit and we're like, oh my God, you were a role model. It's like, no, he was your role model. Because if it ain't fucking Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, fucking Marcus Garvey, who's an asshat, any of them people, Fred Hampton, it's like those are my role models. Well, Marcus Garvey was wilding at the end.
It's like every other week, yo. It's like first is Martin, now the Marcus. Who next?
Now Marcus my boy though.
Thurgood Marshall.
We kind of like
Who's Thurgood Marshall?
Side of Thurgood, you know, he was on the other side. But we gotta have people on the other side.
Oh, Robinson next. Like who next? Like damn.
This nigga.
So when I like Marcus Garvey wasn't wilding after he got out of jail.
Listen, how that man lived his life is how that man lived his life. He was in jail.
I said after he got out of jail.
He was in jail.
After he got out of
Once
jail.
again, what do you expect the nigga to do when after he get out? Listen,
He's still a public figure.
Listen, do
That's
what
my
you gotta
point.
do.
That's my point.
Listen, do what you gotta do.
That's the excuse
bro.
we give people, but when you have a position of power and influence, you gotta be more conscious of your decisions.
That's why I want the money. I want the power of fame, bro.
I can't take the fame.
I don't want
I want the fame. I want the money.
I don't want the money.
You want the fame?
So you don't want neither.
I don't want. What?
You don't want neither. You want to be Dave.
Thank you.
I feel it.
All right, because look at this. You say you don't want the fame, right? But you want the money. All right.
Don't say the fame come with the money.
How
Please
do
don't. Because there's plenty of rich people who you don't know who the fuck
What it
they are.
is that's rich.
No. That's right.
Wearing Skechers.
Who
and all
don't
those-
know them?
Most people don't know them. So they're not famous. There's
No.
plenty of millionaires
What
who are
what
not
defines
famous.
famous?
Somebody who's
Known
a
by what?
celebrity, by a large group of people.
Mm.
There are
So what-
millionaires.
So and that are known by a large
Celebrities.
group of people. There's not one millionaire that's not known by a large group of people. There's not.
Does the entire country know who they are?
They don't have to know. You just
They're
said a
not
large
celebrities.
You just said a large group of people.
You know what I mean? It's just semantics.
You literally just said
Why
a
do
large
you
group of
Oh
people.
my God, this nigga get me in every time.
Yo,
You know
he
what
get
I
you, he
mean?
do.
No, you don't have to
know what
because
I
you know
mean.
because you don't have just because. All right, so put it like this. Most famous person, just I'm gonna guess is like Kylie Jenner or some shit like that on IG, right? Maybe.
Possibly, I would.
I don't fucking know. Who cares? But
Guess. Cool with that.
if she's the most famous person,
I would give it
She
to
ain't that
Beyonce.
bread though. She the richest Kardashian.
I would give it to Beyonce just for.
all right. Even if we go Beyonce,
We'll be honest.
It'd be hard crazy.
what is that fame doing for them? What is that fame doing for them?
Making them more money. To me,
Is it making them more money?
it's the most for some. Yes.
Serious?
You sure?
Yeah.
Would Beyonce be rich without fame?
Wouldn't they be more rich though?
Isn't Beyonce
For
filthy
half a
rich?
billion?
Like she's rich.
Worth half a billion.
She's rich. What are we talking
Isn't
about?
Zuckerberg worth like 3.2 billion or something like that?
It's more than that, but
Either way.
but he built.
No, he didn't. He didn't build shit. He stole the idea.
Okay, but he stole the idea
But no. Hear me out though.
to a
Said he's
$1 billion
the
idea.
face.
No. But hear me out once again.
It's different products. I don't know.
Yeah, you got give me something like same product wise, and you know then we can
It's
talk.
different products because we know ain't no real music yet.
You should
Because ain't no, it's different products. Because that's technology as opposed to you're talking about music where we know ain't no real music. Money in music.
No, there is money in music. There's a shit ton.
Is
of
there?
money in music. Yes.
On what end?
Who not it doesn't matter.
On what end?
The
Not
collective.
the artist.
The collective.
Not as an artist.
The collective.
Not as an artist.
You said music. You said music. Nigga, leave me the fuck alone. You said music.
It's every day, bro. I swear every podcast, yo.
Yeah.
I swear every
Nigga, you
podcast.
said music, not artist.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Every
you said
podcast.
music. Nigga,
He got it.
I'm just
He got
saying.
it. It's your fault. It's
I'm
your
just
fault.
saying.
Continue.
So,
Because I'm not doing this today.
so you said
I'm
so
not
you,
doing
So
this
you
today.
said you would rather be
I'd rather have the money.
you
than
have the
fame.
money than fame, right?
Yes.
And I'm just saying that it's kind of they go hand in hand.
By fame, I mean
You
I
can
don't.
be a lower level millionaire and be unknown.
But
I know-
are you known to somebody?
I don't give. Listen,
But
I
that's
don't.
not celebrity status. When he says fame and
What the
notoriety,
fuck is
he's
fame?
talking about a large group of the country,
What the
of
fuck
the
is
world,
fame?
knowing who you are.
Yeah, I don't want everybody know. my
Michael
business.
Jackson was famous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jay-Z
It's
is
famous. Yeah, that famous. That type of famous. I don't want to be
That's
that type of
Bill
famous.
Gates
Is
Power.
famous.
Kanye
Huh?
West is famous.
Bill Gates is famous.
Yes, he is.
He is.
Zuckerberg is famous.
He is too.
He created Facebook and Bill Gates created fucking IBM.
So of course those niggas won't be famous.
Tyler Perry's famous. Like I'm just saying.
Fucking actor.
I'm just, but one second. But compared to them, they're not as famous. That's what I'm saying.
Dave, do you know any cameraman, like cameraman, that's like rich? Like,
Do I know any
yes.
cameraman? I don't Google cameraman.
Exactly. That's fine. That's the type of rich I want to be.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, I want to be behind the scenes type
literally
shit.
the point.
That's what I don't want to be that type.
So you said you want the money.
It's
So
money, though.
what level of money?
I want to be comfortable. Let's go with that. I want to be comfortable.
No, because he said rich. Because he said rich.
Rich is millions. Not everybody is a billionaire.
Not everybody's a millionaire.
There's a lot more millionaires than you think it is in this country.
Is it still 1%, right?
Possibly.
I can't stand you.
Possibly.
Even if we went top 5%.
I'd rather be millionaire rich, not
So
billionaire rich.
there's millionaire cameramen? Not personal cameramen, just like contracted
I
cameramen.
just said cameraman. I didn't say personal cameraman. I didn't say what cameraman. I said cameraman.
So there's millionaire cameramen.
Yes.
That you know.
Now I was taught no. I was taught no.
Oh, okay.
Not I was taught no by names. I don't know
But
niggas'
that's
names.
but that you're literally proving his point though.
But
You are proving my point though.
no.
He said
no.
there's millionaire.
Because he just knew the goalpost. Cause I just asked what level. I just asked. He said I want money. You know, he said I want to be rich. What defines being rich?
And I gave you what I meant by what defined to be rich. I want to be a millionaire type rich.
And you just made my point that there's no cameramen that are rich.
We're gonna let the guest talk.
Millionaires.
We're gonna let our guest talk because he's been over here chilling.
All right, so
No, I'm listening. I'm listening to them. Look.
what would you rather be, rich or famous? So I feel as though you can't
Week
have.
to week.
It's week to week. It's week to week.
Cause I feel as though you can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
You
I
can't.
disagree.
You can't. You can't.
I mean,
You can't.
if you got fame, your name can be just as powerful as money. I can be like, yeah, they be like, oh, Devin here. All right, you good? You party at 20? It's on me. Like I don't even really need bread.
You know when you're famous when your names is on buildings.
Mhm.
That's when you're
Hold up,
famous.
you alright?
Mhm.
I'm still shooting.
Let me tell you.
That's when you're famous. Like the niggas like in college when it be like Craybill Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit like that?
Yeah, they're famous. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a different type of fame.
Yeah.
Listen,
Somebody.
Somebody know them. Trust me.
I get you.
Somebody know, and they got the money. And they got the money.
I don't want to be if I get rich.
Somebody know you right now.
That's
Facts.
fine.
That's what I'm saying. You saying somebody know? You know we're talking.
That's why I said I don't want neither.
Dave,
That's exactly what I said. I don't want neither.
if I get
no way
rich,
you're gonna. People know you.
like how you don't
too
know
late.
niggas that's
It's too
millionaire cameraman, that's where I want to be at. I don't want the average nigga knowing who I
I don't know
am.
why.
I just want to have money.
I don't know why I be arguing with Dave, bro.
He said regular niggas already know me, so if I become rich.
But you're literally
mathematically,
saying-
the other niggas will know.
We talking about fame. You saying somebody know you.
Somebody know.
Somebody know all of us.
Somebody.
I'm not famous. Somebody know me.
Somebody know you. You
I'm not famous.
You famous to somebody?
It's crazy.
You famous to somebody?
Why do we have these conversations with this nigga? I
Because
don't
what do you? How many people follow you on Facebook?
Facebook?
I mean on IG.
IG? Only like 400. Only 4. Compared to everybody else I be knowing, I'm probably between two to 4, probably.
Don't compare. Why?
So Juan probably got the most followers out of all of us.
Oh, I want easily got the most followers out of all this.
But once again,
Juan probably in the thousands.
How many you got, nigga?
Oh, me?
yeah.
On IG? Probably about 500.
Oh, so you know, but you know in like states though.
Yeah, you know
I
wrong.
know.
Touch money in different states.
I have 700 followers.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're nice.
Oh, 400, 474.
Yeah, I bet you.
Juan probably got like.
So
3,000.
once again,
They don't know me.
so they.
It's Instagram.
They don't know me.
How many followers you got?
You just said the Instagram.
It's Instagram.
Niggas don't know me. They don't know. Everybody don't know me.
I'm only at 2,000.
A lot of the niggas that follow me now is from.
He got
So
2,000.
you just
2026.
so you just said it's Instagram.
Here we go. What? Yes.
So
Yeah.
Instagram so being famous on Instagram just doesn't count basically, right?
I think Instagram famous is stupid.
700 followers ain't famous on Instagram.
But 474 followers
They
isn't
probably
famous.
all
on
for the
Instagram.
town.
Facts.
Who though?
Dave, I think you're the only nigga I've
To
met
who, though?
that think 474 followers is
No,
famous.
he don't think that.
The fact
I know he
It's for
don't.
an argument. It's for the sake of
It's for the
argument.
argument, yes, I know.
If you didn't tell me 400 people know me, I'm gonna be concerned.
400 people probably definitely know
I'm
you.
concerned.
Why are you concerned,
Why?
Dave?
I don't need that many people knowing.
You went to a big ass high school.
You went to
Then you transferred.
you went to like 5 different colleges. What
No,
what are you talking about,
I'm
Dave?
concerned.
Nah,
Be concerned, Dave.
I'm concerned. Listen, if you know me, it's not the real me.
No man. He
not
has
real.
1,222 friends on Facebook. On a Facebook that he created after his other one, he forgot the password to.
Facts.
So he probably had more friends.
He probably had more than that.
Let me check the other one. He had.
And we don't have to continue this.
Why?
I'm saying.
You the one that brought this up.
Why are you talking all this nonsense?
I don't want to be famous.
You better be rich.
Your page up.
Would I rather be rich?
Rich or famous. If you could pick one without having the
Neither. I
other.
don't know
How
what
about that?
neither. He said neither. I don't even know what that means.
I don't want the money. I don't want the fame. That's also why I never wanted to play in the NFL.
I touch 10 mil right now. If I broke you off $1 million, you ain't touching that mil? You don't want the mil?
What would I do with it?
I don't care what the fuck you'll do with it, bro. I just
I don't
asked
actually
you.
want to know what you'll do with it, honestly. Honestly.
Tire my parents. That's always been
That
the goal.
part I know.
That's always been the
The
goal.
other part is what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah. We not putting that on
He tried
wax.
to skate over that.
He tried.
We know he gonna retire his parents.
We already know that.
That's a different conversation.
Off camera conversation?
We
I
could
don't
put
even
that
have
on,
it on camera.
we could put that on wax.
Put that on wax.
We can.
Episode? What would you do if you...
Oh, we can do that.
We can do that right now.
We can do that right now.
We can do that right now. We can do that right now.
So we can end this and do that.
Oh, well. This is in the zone.
Anyway.
Oh, wait. We ain't even done. Let my
We
boy
even
put
know
his
Kirk Franklin.
facts.
First of all, he ain't said nothing
Man,
the whole
fuck
episode.
Kirk
We
Franklin.
been-
And he a Drake.
This is regular.
I'm gonna get a cup.
Fuck Kirk
Niggas
Franklin.
gonna be drinking, bro. For
He
you.
said, man, fuck Jesse Jack.
Said, oh, Jay did it. Oh, man. Hey, all right, bro. I mean, long story
Rosa
short.
Parks ain't do nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, you got to listen to the
Shit
whole episode. If you got to listen to the whole episode, long story short, we really don't give a fuck about what Kirk Franklin said.
At all.
Nah, if you didn't get that yet,
At the end of the
They should have
day,
got that from the first 5 minutes of the video.
Seek
We
your own
really- it
relationship
really
with
wasn't
God.
that
Don't
deep.
go to church. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. Go to church if you
So,
need
apparently, we're about to shoot episode 16.
it.
in the
In the
zone.
zone, man.
If you famous.